Hello there, it's Dave at Consulo Education's Behaviour Management channel, the Behaviour Ninjas. This is also the home of the Behaviour Ninja app, and I thought what I would do was spend a little bit of time just introducing you to the app, so that you can get a little bit of a bit of a look, a bit of a try before you buy, if you like. So I've loaded the app here onto my tablet. It's available on Apple and on Android. When you open the app, there's an introductory page and some basic instructions on how to use the app, but it's fairly sort of intuitive in lots of ways. So if you look at the app, then the first thing you'll see typically when you open the app is an A to Z of named strategies. Okay, and at any point that you want, you can choose to tap on one of those, and it'll give you information about the strategy and an example and maybe a little bit of an analysis of how that's gone. Okay, so that is a list of named strategies. It's there so that if you perhaps need a little bit of a refresher, you've used the app for a while and you think, well, how does that repair and reconnect technique work again? You can just tap on repair and reconnect and it will just kind of refresh your memory so that you've got that ready to use. But also, it's really useful, really powerful to have named strategies that helps to keep you calm. And we all know that when we're calm, we make better choices than when we're angry or frustrated or feeling de-skilled or intimidated or whatever else. So named strategies help because we know we've got them in our repertoire. They help us to feel calm about managing behavior, and that's why I've got that element of the app, which is all of those named strategies. Okay, so that is the little tools logo at the bottom, if you like, the tools icon. You've then got a little icon here which is like a book with a question mark, and when you tap on that bit it will take you to some elements of complex needs. So let's look at something like ADHD. So you tap on ADHD and it will give you a bit of background information about attention deficit, a little bit of a whistle stop tour, and then it will take you into how you can manage communication, how you can manage behavior, how you can educate and support them to make the best behavior choices that they can in your classroom, and sometimes there's actions to avoid at the bottom. So that section is basically around complex needs. You might also, perhaps you're just getting some behavior that's really confusing and frustrating and you don't know what to do next. So you use this filter. Now, how the filter works is you can tap on any of these behavior descriptors. So let's say I'm experiencing confrontational behavior in my class that represents, there's a lot of defiance, maybe actively undermining the adults. Maybe I've analysed it a little bit and I think that it's possibly anxiety driven, and let's say it's an individual rather than a small group or the entire group, of course, or class, and then all I do is apply those filters and it comes up with the priority results. These are the best strategies that you might want to look at. These are the suggested strategies to look at to solve those problems that you've particularly put in, and then there are other results too that you can have a look at that may be relevant for certain elements of what you put into the filter. Um, those are the three main buttons. You can access frequently asked questions. There's an introduction that you see when you first buy it, and you can replay that if you want, and a user guide. And then there are links to various other places that you can go to get advice with regard to behavior management. Okay, so that's the app. As I said, it's available on Apple and Android. That pretty much is how it looks. So you've had that kind of try before you buy opportunity that I mentioned earlier on. I do hope that's useful to you. If so, then please have a look at the app and consider getting the app onto your tablet or phone. As always, like, subscribe, and all those kind of things. Please do share with colleagues. Don't consider that only colleagues who you actually know are struggling need the app or need access to this channel. There's always stuff that we can learn, and the most experienced staff I've ever worked with, the best behaviour ninjas, will always be readily looking for new things that they can do. So, this can benefit everybody. So please do share with your other colleagues in school and further afield. I'll stop there. Thanks very much. Please, as always, like and subscribe, and you'll get notifications um, when new footage comes available on the channel. Okay, take the best care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.